Okay, so today we're looking at Morton Feldman's piano pieces from 1955, 1956. So yeah, there's this one. For whatever reason, I have them all in the same PDF. Maybe they belong to the same publication. But yeah, there's piano piece 1955, piano piece 1956A, and piano piece 1956B. And all three of them were published by Edition Peters in 1962 or 1961. That's at least what I'm reading in the corner there. Um, this middle piece, 1956A, is dedicated to Cynthia, so maybe we can find some info on that. Okay, the only lead I got here is Morton Feldman's second wife was named Cynthia Oshorn, so possibly this was dedicated to his second wife. That's going to be my reading on it. Yeah, all the first piece is one page, or 1.5 pages, 1.5 pages, and then 2 pages for this one. You can see that they're pretty strictly notated, but there's definitely some weirdness going on with the rhythms, and I believe this first piece is all in 3/16 to the measure, as is this one, as is this one. So that's one common feature of them all. They're all sort of in the same meter. Slowly and quietly, slowly and softly, slow, M dash, soft as possible. I'll put a link to the recording in the video description. There may be multiple recordings depending on what I can find. And I'll see you in a few minutes here, let you know what I think of these. Okay, nice. So I rather liked these. They are very reminiscent of Webern, like the Webern influence is very obvious. It's kind of a reminder how influenced by abstract expressionists the New York school was. They were really trying to find a way to make expressionistic music fresh. And this isn't very long after Webern died, like, and it's almost like it's very soon after Schoenberg died. So this is very much like post-war music that is trying to reimagine what expressionistic music can be. So I think it serves a very obvious like pedagogical function if you were trying to teach a survey course or a history course. Um, but the pieces themselves are also pretty interesting. I think Feldman was onto something here, even if it is a little bit derivative. My favorite of the three was definitely 1956B. I just think it had the most interesting moments of like piano resonance. You had like a combination of silently depressed keys and triggered like sustained notes. And that's a feature throughout. Like even this thing right here, where like all of these different like envelopes of sound are contained within this like depressed key thing. It's very you can tell he's sort of like figured out his tools from the previous two pieces and he has a clearer idea of what to do with them, I think here. Also the moments on the last page where you get the loud notes, it's very interesting, especially after hearing the first two pieces that are quiet all the way through. It's also interesting how different his approach is to expressionist music when compared to his teacher, John Cage. Um, like there's certainly some influence here, but also I don't really see any sort of aleatory here or chance. Nothing seems very random. In fact, it feels very intuitively composed. Um, so I think that speaks a lot about Feldman and who he was as a composer, especially in this early period. There's a lot of other piano pieces from this period. I think we're going to be looking at some from 1952 later in the series, and some from 1951, um, which is actually around the same time as 4 minutes and 33 seconds by John Cage. Um, so this is happening like at the same time, really.